Well, it should be understood that questions of energy generation and trade, economics, and all this are all interrelated. Now, they can be interrelated locally, with questions of urgency and agency. How much do people trust the leadership that they have chosen? Now, the issue of leadership also is connected to questions of sovereignty. Like, for example, take the country called South Africa, what I call Southern Africa. Is it a sovereign state? Some people have been positing that it is a corporation, which means that it is beholden to its shareholders. Now, who are the shareholders? Is it the citizens, or is it the people that run the corporations that basically run industry? Is it belonging to industrialists, or is it belonging to the people, the nations that are found within South Africa? Now, what is sovereignty? If people are able to choose their own leaders, then they should be able to hold those leaders to account in questions of energy generation, questions of employment, questions of land acquisition, land tenure. All these different questions are all interrelated, and they all are pivotal to the question, or the question of leadership is pivotal to all of them. Because leadership is governance, leadership is authority, the authority to be able to do certain things, executive decisions. Now, we are finding that our leaders are wanting in all of these. But now, the questions of sovereignty again. What is sovereignty? Let's hear. This is just from my notes, reading from my notebook from 2020. Father Robert Aranjo says, to be properly understood within the framework of international law, sovereignty is a compound doctrine that is best understood by examining the relationship between sovereignty of a state and the sovereignty of peoples, the sovereignty of nations. Sovereignty is rested in the people, and that sovereignty confers on the people the right to choose freely their representative to the national government. Now, as I said before, the South African or the Southern African government is one that is more and more tending to look like a government which is not of the people, but a government of corporations or multinationals or forces that are working together, colluding to profit from us, from our labor, from our minerals, from everything else that we have, without us getting the benefit of that collusion or conversion.